Welcome back to Let's Play Verge's Last Reward. Last time we solved the crew quarters puzzle. And now we've made our way down the hallway, and at the end waiting for us, everyone is here. It looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. We gotta animate all the rooms again. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. Found ours with the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No. There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Alrighty. Well, if it's a long elevator ride, wouldn't hurt to exchange information during it. But whatever. Gotta be an awkward, silent elevator ride.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. It's like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
Yep.
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then. Gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Huh?
Dio can't open the AB room early this time.
Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Yep. That's true then. We can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. One for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here.
Is this... Yep. That line was familiar to me.
This is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa. They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Who the what now?
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Ooh, hold on. Grandpa? Since when were they buddies? Or they always been that close? Oh, Sigma, if only you knew. In other words, they know each other before the Nunner game. Quark was calling Temioji Grandpa. Maybe they're even related. House and Clover seem to be close too. So how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Yeah?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh! You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
Cool, man. Alright, back to the warehouse. Where we're gonna go through the same sequence of exploring the rooms and talking to people again. The usual, but this will be the last time we do it, so, And Zero's sleepy. He's so eepy. A.K.A, Quark, myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Temioji. And we head in the AB rooms. Wasn't really a discussion about who'd go into which door, but fine, I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. So everyone else is gone already. We're just heading to?
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay, okay. Alright, Fi. What's your reason for picking Betray this time?
An ambidex gate, 40...
Yeah, whatever. What? This game's got a time limit, too.
Something
Wait.
wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know,
Let's
I
get
just...
inside.
Yeah, right. What's he on about? I'm guessing all this is gonna be the
looks just
same.
like the room we woke up in.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
AB gate.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Stupid rabbit.
Now,
I'm sorry, I can't be mad at you.
For example, Siggy and Batman. And it allows the obvious and be well, after all.
what? Don't get it?
I get it a lot. Sure.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but
It'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, that was a quick 10 minutes. Well, I did skip it. Yes.
Do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time. So
Yeah, Sigma.
think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man. What are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. It seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
And that's just it. Yeah.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Yes! We've made it. I've been waiting for this all game. This is my aside from Baby K, this is my favorite screenshot. Hold on. Taking multiple screenshots of this. This part of the game is amazing. I'm glad we're finally here. Apple and Banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem. Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving you trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, Buck, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep your cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So, that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut. The best choice for me is to spill the beans. That might only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? The smart thing to do for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. That seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
The Apple Banana game. Eh? Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing. We trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
Zero, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting Zero in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked Ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
Pair pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so total game for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose Ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you get 6 each, which would give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total.
So, what does that tell you?
To consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose Ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses Betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose Betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
This is very different from Fi just saying, yeah, you should betray, do it. Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Maybe you can't. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what do you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens or a BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's gonna happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. How know you? But you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of is that makes any kind of sense that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the heck did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life. Yo, was that the Professor Layton point? It was you? Oh. Are these the bombs that have been foreshadowed?
Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Who the what now?
Goodbye.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we got some of the bombs. We got the codes for some of those. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about?
What
is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. I felt like I was going to explode.
Are you alright?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. Well, thanks, Sigma. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Not a meow of laughter, Sigma? Seeing the future? Not some crappy sci-fi novel. This is real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the Noner game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired, I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? Danger! Well, look, Sigma's dangerous. We shouldn't trust him. He's an unreliable narrator. It's not like there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
What the heck was that?
What? Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So you plan to pick ally, you don't even really need to go in the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So, we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
Why'd you ask me? So never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What do you mean by that? Something gonna happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? The silent treatment once again, Vi.
We die.
Oh, alright. Didn't need to wait until the countdown for that one, huh? What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How the heck do you know that? So you're never saying anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Yeah, you're one to talk, Sigma. Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This is wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was, asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Stood in front of the selection screen, took a deep breath. This was it. I went over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. That would be to ally. Screw you, Fi. I make my own density.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
You know, I noticed something. We didn't find the dead old lady in this one so far. Huh. As far as I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! But no! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Probably the last time we'll hear this. And I'm so sad to hear it.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
I'll miss you, Zero, and your silly little nicknames. Alright. Fi's gonna be pissed when we die. No. There's not even much dialogue for this anyway.
Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Whoa, look at all those people. We don't normally see those. And betray, yep. And what? What do you mean Dio picked ally? What the heck is this all about, huh? What happened? What do you mean?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Okay, we have to hear what happened with Dio and Quark. Hey, Alice! What the heck is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why? Why'd you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, you know about Apple and Banana.
But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
Bam! Got him. What?
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. He made a stupid choice, and thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God dang it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Allison Phi, having a temper tantrum. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight, my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? I'm so angry about this. Quark, Dia, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose Ally.
No problem.
I get the feeling that Quark had the decision-making in there.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick Betray.
Yep.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick Betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied. That was a joke. Mr. Dio
April
would
Fool's,
never do
wait.
something like that.
I'm recording this on April 3rd. Whoops.
It was a joke?
Yeah.
Tee-hee.
Man, you really had me going there.
I really surprised you, huh?
Okay, but really, what happened in that AB room?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
I think there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Yep.
If I had to guess, or maybe.
What?
Why?
I guess I can tell you why. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets. I'm pretty.
Skip all this.
I already told you what the penalty
Skip all this, you silly bunny.
I see. Phi, Sigma, and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
What a prisoner's dilemma we're in. What a zero-time dilemma we're in. Nope, wait, that's next game. Whoops. Took a moment to go over everything in my head. Yep, got all this again. Did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
I can shoot things from my heart.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
We're with Alice and Luna again.
What do you mean?
Well,
Except
it
they're
looks
alive
like
this
groups have
time.
changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
You're not good with colors, are you, Dio?
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Quark is so polite.
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed.
Bye, Zero, for the last time. Oh, I missed that little rabbit already. My favorite character. Why is this happening to me? Spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. There, I deserved at least a little self-pity. Even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. A.K.A. said, we need to at least try and find another way out. I shook my head to clear it, shook up straight, stood up straight, and headed off. to the next video, because we're done for the day. Man. Betraying each other makes me real tired. I'm gonna go take a nap, and then probably record more, because I basically just started the session. But, again, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've been enjoying this Let's Play, and I'll see you guys next time.